Hey everyone, I'm Kerry Bogert. Welcome to my studio. I thought we'd have some fun today and I'd show you how to make another bead, this time a hollow one. So let's get started. You're going to hear a lot of noise. I've got my oxygen concentrator running, I've got the kiln running, I've got my laundry running, so a bit noisy, but hopefully you'll get the gist. Get the torch lit. I'm going to make a hollow out of a very pretty, bright, transparent aqua blue. Transparents work best for hollows. I'm just going to warm the mandrel in the flame. I like my mandrels nice and warm. It helps the glass stick. I'm going to build up a small bead of molten glass at the end of the rod. Not huge. When I make hollows, I start with a disc, and when I make discs, I don't want a huge blob. I want to just touch the tip of the rod to the mandrel, and then turn away from me. And if I have the glass at the right temperature, it'll sort of cool as it turns away and stack up into a disc. See, there's the start. We've got a disc. Now I'm going to make a second disc just about a ½ inch or so away from the first one. You'll notice I'm working underneath the flame. I want the rod to stay hot, not the bead. Okay, so now we have two discs. That's the start of our hollow. And what I'm going to do basically is go back and forth, adding rings of glass to each side. And those rings are going to kind of start to cup in towards the center. They're starting to cup in. Now, you might notice that the blue color was really coming back to that first disc. It means it's really kind of cooling off, maybe a little too much. If you ever have any cracking, that's okay. Don't worry about it. We're going to heat this whole bead up in the next step, and a lot of those cracks will work themselves out. So don't worry. And it's also okay if these rings you're adding aren't perfect and even. They can be a little wonky. We will kind of work that out in the next step. So I'm getting pretty close here. The layers are close to touching. With the last layer, what you want to do is pretty much overlap both sides, connecting those two discs and trapping the hot air inside. There we go. So what we have now is we have a wonky hollow glass glob, and we're going to kind of work it out now into a nice hollow form. So heat up the whole bead. Get a nice even glow, and what you're going to see is those layers of rings are going to kind of melt into each other, and you're going to have a nice smooth surface to the glass instead of ridged. And what's going to happen is that hot air inside that's trapped is going to kind of push out and expand the bead just a little bit. This part takes a little patience. You've got to keep it spinning, keep it rolling, move the air around inside it and the outside to get a nice balanced shape, get the walls even, make sure your ends are puckered. It just takes a lot of practice. When you start to get the shape you want, pull the bead in and out of the flame, let it start to cool, and it'll hold its shape. Keep working it in and out till the red glow is gone. And you have a nice hollow glass bead. Check it out. Ooh. Alright, this is ready for the kiln. There we go. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later.